Well, good morning. This is Yule Hanna from CruiseGrays.com, and welcome to the 8th day of our cruise from Galveston to Miami. Today we are at the island of Bonaire, and this completes the ABC Islands. We found out that Bonaire is actually only about 5 minutes away from Curacao, but it took us all night to get there. How about that? As we arrived, we got ready for our excursion, and our first stop was the highest point on Bonaire, this kind of a monument with the cross on it was built by the Catholics here in Bonaire, and as you can see, you can get a wonderful view in several areas of the island from this viewpoint. After this, then we went back down to the salt flats area, and as you can see, this big pile of salt out in the background there, this is a mining production group of a corporation, the Cargill Corporation from the United States, and they bring us salt to the table. They use some of this salt for roads and lots of other things, but basically the salt we eat comes from a mine just like this. And as we went on down the road, we saw these small huts all along the side of the ocean, and it's, as you can read on this sign, it's amazing. They put families in these little tiny huts to try to get them closer to the work, because coming from the main part of the town, they'd be completely worn out before they even got to the job. So they try to provide shelter for these slaves that they were using to work in the salt ponds. Kind of brutal, but anyway, it's like our guide said, they felt like they learned from their past, so they kept these here as a remembrance of how bad people can be. Anyway, our next stop is the Sorbonne Beach, and this beach is known for its windsurfing. They had all kinds of wind surfboards and instruction and stuff there. The beach is really kind of pretty. They had a restaurant there that had this drink. This drink is probably one of the best drinks I've ever had in my entire life. It was really wonderful tasting, and can't tell you the name of it. And it has lime and lemon and vodka and a bunch of something else. I don't know, but it was really wonderful, and we both enjoyed one. The two things that are plentiful here as far as wildlife in Bonaire is, number one, flamingos. They have lots of flamingos. They're all over the island, and as you can see, here's a picture of several. This is minuscule compared to what you can see off in the distance, but flamingos are plentiful on Bonaire, and also wild donkeys. There's donkeys everywhere, and they just they are wild. We were warned not to go try to pet one, because they're not. They're not trained. I mean, they're not domesticated. They're wild. So, anyway, that was interesting too. And after that, we went back to the ship. We decided to go back to the Hudson for dinner, and once again, didn't disappoint. It was a pretty good deal. I had the rotisserie chicken, and it was tender and really succulent. It was really great. And Susie had shrimp Creole, and it was really, really tasty. And after that, we went to a room. Now, we really got some really bad news today. Well, it was one of those good news, bad news things. Our captain came on and said, hey, we have a wonderful forecast tomorrow. It's going to be a perfect day. And then he said, Hurricane Nicole, or Tropical Storm Nicole, is in the Bahamas and is going to keep us from going to our all-day private island beach excursion. We've been looking forward to that all week, and it's been canceled, so we're going to have another sea day. We love sea days, that's not a problem, but we had a cabana, and we were all set up to go, and really are disappointed about the fact that we're not going to get to go to the Great Stirrup Cay. But anyway, so we're going to be on the ship the rest of the time, and I don't know if I'll do another video or not, to be perfectly honest, because it's basically going to be downtime. We've seen some of the shows that we want to see. We've eaten at most of the restaurants. If we have another video, it'll be because, hey, this is a special. We are eating at the Le Bistro later in a couple of days, and so it might be special. I might make a video of that, but as far as regular day-to-day thing, we're going to be pretty much on the ship. So until the next one, this is Yul Hanna for cruisecraze.com, and we'll see you later.